All right, here we go. We've got ourselves a fun match coming up here. Spawning down in the bottom right for the Shopify Rebellion. It is Lambo in the red. And his opponent. Spawning up at the top left for the Starving Camels. It is Firefly in the blue. And he will be going for the very quick block on his opponent's expansion. Unsurprising. Smart move. Good play. Very normal. Very expected. But still neat. Now, what are we going to be seeing from, from these two players, specifically Firefly as the follow-up? What is his opener going to look like here? Obviously, the most common play is Oracle play, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see... Well, I mean, Firefly does really stick to his Oracle play usually. He could go for a Twilight Council, but not going to be the go-to, I think. Not his default. But wouldn't be surprised if we see something like Stargate into maybe two additional... Well, yeah, Stargate, 2-gate, third base into very quick Twilight Council and Resonating Glaives behind that. It is definitely a possibility, and it's a decent way to play. Oh, drone going to take some damage here from this probe. Actually going to take a decent bit. Oh, Firefly wants that kill, but there's no way. He's not going to get that. Does get the drone a little bit low, but hang on. Lambo's not building. Okay, no, there we go. He's got lings out already. I was like, he's not building lings. That's a little weird. Firefly, will be forced to take a funny route around. If he had doubled back through the creep, he might have lost that probe. As it is, it'll be fine. Adept coming across the map to rescue said probe, but more importantly, to do some other stuff. What is this gonna... What is this for? Is he actually gonna do something with that? Because, I mean, the Adept will get scouting information. This could be a very cheeky little play. Are we gonna see, like, a bunch of gateways warp in off this, or are we going to see maybe the Twilight Council and Resonating Glaives, and then like a third gateway at home and a fourth gateway on the other side of the map? That would make for a very dangerous attack, very strong attacks. Firefly, by the way, does pick off a creep tumor, as well as a couple of lings. Ooh, he's not going to shade forward, right? No. Even with just the two lings in position, ling speed's getting close to completing. The queens were in position. The two lings were already on top of that. We will see, by the way, this, okay. It feels like I might have been a bit of a predictor here. Actually, wow, it's not just going to be 4 gates, though. It is going to be more than that. It is going to be at minimum 5. Is this going to be charge even? I think it's still going to be Resonating Glaives. We'll see in a moment. Oh, Oracles. Oh, okay, we'll get out. 4 drones do go down for the 2 Adepts. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, but he took a lot of hull damage on the Oracle. Oh, Lambo finds the gate. Oh, that's huge. That is so big for Lambo. That's a really nice pickoff. Oracle not going to be able to keep this pylon alive. Will be able to take a little bit of a toll on the lings. Gets 4 kills, but nah, you want more than that for sure. And Lambo sees the third Nexus timing. This Nexus was significantly delayed. This was definitely intending to be a big attack. And it will still have to be. But it's only on 1 Oracle. Not a lot of Adepts yet. Resonating Glaives is still a ways away from completing, and Lambo's got himself a Roach Warren already halfway done. Adding on a couple more gases as well. And is prepared to deal with this attack. Still, Resonating Glaives 4-gate. It's not easy. Can still find some damage. Now, the one drawback for this, with this for Firefly, is that because he only built the one Oracle, he's going to have a tough time really breaking through and getting a lot done. It's not like you can draw your opponent's queen super out of position and then you have 2 or 3 oracles ready to go in on top of the base. Now, there is no Spore Crawler on this third base, so if the queens do fully abandon it, it will be open for the taking. Evo Chamber wall is set up at the natural. Lambo. Oh no, that was not a full wall, but we actually see the Adept there. Going to cancel their Shade. The one Oracle or one Queen getting very low on HP, but it won't go down. Meanwhile, the Oracle taking a lot of damage. Firefly, he has been corralled successfully. Lambo, once again. I mean, this isn't the most effective move with the Evo Chamber wall, but it would at least, like, kind of funnel the Adepts and slow them down a little bit. Firefly behind this, super greed. Double Forge and Robotics Bay, as well as a second robotics facility. That is 4 buildings that are not going to pay off for a little while. And he needs to do something extremely bold like that. Now, is it going to be Disruptors or Colossus? I don't know if he can afford to build the Colossus and still be able to build enough army units to actually not just get run over. Especially with the 1-1 upgrades already coming on in. Ooh. Adepts. The one thing I will say is that Firefly still has kept these alive. But Lambo, I mean, Lambo is going to be able to get across the map rather soon. Okay, it is Disruptors. I think that's the right call. I think that's absolutely the right call. Firefly, is he going to start up War Prism speed? Feels like he wants to maybe go for that. 4th Nexus coming on up. If Firefly can survive the next, 2 minutes without taking any losses, Lambo kind of lets him get away with this big tech. There's definitely a chance back into this for Firefly, but Lambo really doesn't need to let that happen. Ooh, and actually we are going to see quite a few of these Adepts getting surrounded. Disruptor drops will come on in. Firefly does have them getting dodged, though. Good job from Lambo. Lambo really far ahead in tech right now and really far ahead in supply. Actually, he's not that far ahead in tech, just ahead in supply. And decently ahead in economy, too. Ooh, double Disruptor drop comes on in. Only fires 1 shot initially. Oh, this Queen very far off creep will actually end up getting taken down. That was a reasonably high energy Queen, too. Not really what you want. Transfuse does keep this 1 Queen alive. And, I mean, the Disruptor shots, they do really need to find something. Well, they need to find a lot, actually. Oh, that's a good little start. 5 drones. Not bad. But Hive is nearly completed here for Lambo. 1-1 will complete for Firefly. And like I said, he's kind of clawing his way back into this one a little bit. Just a wee bit. Oh, Adepts are going to get surrounded here in the middle. They pick off a couple of units, but the Disruptors, he was counting on those Disruptors to make sure that the Adepts got some value. Ooh, got to be careful with this. War Prism will be able to get it out of harm's way. And we'll be able to find some good value. 3 more drones times 2. 6 drones getting picked off. Still? Ooh, these Banelings. Does Firefly see it? No, he does not. And these are Speed Banes. But there's Colossus right here. No Extended Thermal Lance just yet. Oh. Cannon not going to be able to protect this for now. Banelings, they get 10 probes, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Vipers, though. Vipers are a big problem right now for Firefly. Lambo is about to max out. And Firefly, he's trying to fight his way back into this one. But he is still most definitely behind. And will need to deal with this next wave very effectively. Ooh, Baneling's going to try and come on into the middle line. And they are going to find some big value. Oh, they actually get bottled up here. Nice warp in. That one Stalker seems like it saved a lot of probes. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, 10 drones did fall. Oh, looks like some zealots were warped into the main base. Yep. The other thing is, too, 2-2 is actually going to be a big deal. Firefly really getting greedy in the right ways. Now, he's got to be so careful because these Vipers, they will shut down his whole army. This observer, by the way, did see the Vipers. Ooh, Firefly's got to back away. He does have a Templar Archives on the way, but there is a really big timing where his army is pretty significantly countered. Zealots will get blown up by these Banelings. Another 4 Zealots. Gonna try and find an opening here. 2-2 almost done for Firefly, and he's about to have access to the Templar Archives, to the High Templar that will allow him to feed back. Firefly, okay, sees the army coming in on the left side. 2-2 not quite done yet for Firefly. Banelings, oh, they don't connect on the probes. There we go, finally getting some of them. Double Abduct comes on in, grabs a Colossus and a Disruptor. Disruptor shot will get blown up. Second one getting canceled right there. And the Double Abduct grabs another Disruptor. But it is going to be a surprisingly decent fight for Firefly. However, Lambo kills a lot of economy right there. The 15 probes went down at the start, and the 4th Nexus dies at the end. However, honestly, Firefly, he's got a scary army right now. Lambo needs to recharge these Vipers as soon as possible. They currently are sitting on, I think, 1 Abduct apiece, which is kind of perfect because there's 3 Colossus, but Firefly can't, or Lambo can't fight without those Vipers, I don't think. I think actually, yeah, just go for it. Just get in here. Ooh, Firefly, can he kill this hatchery before the Vipers get in? Abducts are trying to come on in. Nice target fire from Firefly. Gets 1 of those Vipers, but the other 2 do get their Abducts. 2 of the 3 Colossus go down. Third one is desperately trying to survive. Lambo trying to just bash right through this army, but Firefly is actually making some surprising progress. He's going to be able to target down this hatchery here. Oh, man, this is surprisingly close. But Lambo, he is in some big trouble right now. Lurkers, they finish up the range upgrade, but he's got no Hydras even on the field. Ooh, but we do see an Abduct available. Viper will go down, but he takes down the Colossus. Now, it is 2-2 upgrades for Firefly versus just +1, well, 1-0 Roach Ravager. Firefly can't blink forward, but he is pushing hard. Adrenal Gland's about to complete. We've got +3 melee on the way as well. Lambo, if he can get a good number of Lings out, he will be able to flood this. Especially with how much creep he's got right now. Firefly needs to blink back, blink back, blink back. Does eat some corrosive vials there. He is starting to really make progress happen. And the drone count has been gutted, actually, for Lambo. Firefly really making some work happen. And now we see Archons joining up with the army. Lambo clipping the army very low, but not able to clean it up just yet. Oh, he's doing too much. He's adding on adaptive talons even into this. And he is so larva starved right now. If Lambo could spend all of his money, this would almost certainly be a hold. But it is not going to be able to be one. Firefly reinforcing with Zealots, reinforcing with the Archons. And I think he's done it here. Despite all the damage that Lambo did on the other side of the map, he was not able to hold this counterattack. And Firefly, why, he's got him. He's got him at this point. Roaches coming out piecemeal are not going to cut it, and Firefly, with a brilliant counterattack, will get the job done, and he goes up 1-0. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up at the top left for the Shopify Rebellion, it is Lambo. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right, getting it done with a counterattack. It is the Starving Camels Firefly. In the blue. And he has been nothing short of outstanding in the World Team League for his team. Really showing up in general. Yeah, if Lambo could have just gotten all of his money spent and wasn't teching so much, would have been a completely different game. Completely different game. Because all he needed to do was hold that counterattack. Even if he just pulled the Vipers into the fight right away, when the big counterattack came in and just killed off all 3 Colossus right away. That would have been enough for him. But it is a... It is a toughie. It is a toughie. Still impressive that Firefly was able to put together an army after how well the early game went for Lambo. Impressive that Firefly was able to put together an army that was competitive. And not just competitive, but very powerful. All right, we got ourselves a quickie Stargate coming on in from Firefly. Actually building it before the gateway unit, which is kind of cute. It's a little cute maneuver right there, a little cute optimization. Will he actually have the gas to start up an Oracle right away, though? I actually don't know that he will. Even with double Adept being less gas expensive. Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit short on gas. Not much. It doesn't take long. He canceled the second Adept to start this up right away. Wow, he is really getting a very quick Oracle. And if you don't make the adjustment, there could be some danger here. Now, it will be 4 queens. Overlord is going to beeline and will find this Stargate. At this point, though, like, I would be confused as to what's happened as Lambo. 2 queens. Ooh, they are in position on the right side. Lambo, good positioning on his queens, though. Will readjust as he's got some good creep spread. And this quicker Oracle only grabs 1 drone, takes a lot of hull damage. Honestly, didn't achieve much. Didn't achieve a whole lot. Oh my god, he canceled this. He did all this off 1 Adept. Really interesting opener here from Firefly. Really shifting some things up. However, I don't know that I actually like it. It did get him into his tech very quickly here. And 3rd Oracle starts up as well. Firefly sitting on a... Okay, there we go. As I say that, he starts up a Forge and a Twilight Council, and his gas is at the 3rd. Or at the natural, I should say. I was going to say, he's sitting on a fair bit of money. Firefly getting away with building just a singular Adept. 3rd Oracle is used defensively at home. Actually, I guess that's the 2nd Oracle. Yeah, 3rd Oracle just now popped. Still, Lambo recognizing very rightly that Firefly is really skimping on the defense. And he's forced a lot of energy to be used on these Oracles. The only thing that's unfortunate for Lambo is that he didn't cut spores more. If he had cut the spores for longer, and to be fair, you really don't want to do that. It's a bad habit that leaves you super exposed. But if he could have found the way to do so, could have found the will, would have put him in an amazing spot. As it is, he's already in a good spot right now. He's got his layer on the way, +1 melee started up already, Roach Horn already done, 4th hatchery is on the way, creep spread is solid, already getting towards the middle of the map pretty nicely with this 1 path. And we've already got some creep on the right side as well. It's going to help him a lot. This is a strong pushing position for the Protoss to utilize Blink Stalker, so getting creep up there is a good thing. And Firefly, for his part, is going up to his 8 gates, +1 Blink. Not a big surprise. Ooh. Oracle's not going to turn on their Pulsar Beam to try and go after the Creep Tumor there on the left side. Yeah, Lambo already getting some really nice creep here. Oh, that's a very fast infestation pit out of Lambo. Is that too quick? It's not necessarily. As long as he scouts the fourth Nexus, it's not actually too bad for him. Ling will get to the high ground. Actually baits out the Stasis Ward. Does die, funnily enough, but still gets the bait, which is rather nice. And yeah, once again, the creep here on this right side, it's going to be very solid for Lambo. Lings are going to come in on top of the probes. Grabs 3 of them. Not bad. But Stalker's going to start to move forward here and will utilize this position on the left side. Overlord left hanging a little bit. Ooh, Stasis Wards do come on in, grabbing a bunch of Lings with one. Second one not too effective. Roach Speed is about to complete. Stasis Wards. Oh, okay. They're not going to be able to find too much. Lambo will trigger out the first one, but hasn't gotten the second one yet. Meanwhile, it is still just single Forge. But Robotics Bay coming on in. Interesting. Interesting. We got Banelings on the left side. Zealots did spot them. Ooh, that's a nice warping of Stalkers. Oh, very nice blink as well. And I think that was only one Zealot going down for that. Lambo does have a nice supply lead here. Oh, this is actually so nice for Lambo. He's going to be able to get in on top of this Ward Prism. Gets the kill instantly. And will clean this up very effectively. Extremely well done. Meanwhile, Baneling Speed is about to complete for Lambo. Firefly is trying to move forward here. We'll find another Overlord. But Lambo looking to swamp this army. Stasis Ward does get taken down. I'm surprised Lambo didn't continue fighting there. I suppose he's worried about the Stasis Wards in the back, and he's right to be. Ooh, one of them gets a pretty big connection. Another one does get a good find as well. But does Lambo have enough to just swamp this? There's only one Oracle with energy, and he will drive this very far back. First Disruptor just now starting to be produced. But I think Lambo might be able to just kill off this fourth base. Yeah, if he gets the state... Yeah, there we go. Shield Battery Overcharge gets killed immediately. And these Banelings in on top of the mineral line will get some good damage done. Stalker's getting completely blasted. And Lambo punches back hard in game number 2. Firefly. He will be on +2 weapons shortly. But he is going to lose this fourth base. He is going to lose a lot. The Zealot counterattack did get a couple of drones. Not enough, though. Oop, these probes. Well, they're going to get found as well and taken down. Nope. Most of them escape. That's something, but Infestation Pit was already done. Lambo starts up Hive. His +2 melee is getting very far along. He's on 5 bases. And looks like some counterattacks that were attempted by Firefly were not able to find what they needed to. Oh, Disruptor shot. Good split from Lambo last second. Firefly, though, will be able to find a couple of roaches on the chase. But once again, the fourth Nexus is canceled. And this is not a situation like the previous game where there's enough army to counterattack and win the game. Oh, especially not with the loss of a Disruptor. Yeah, Lambo. He is looking like he might just take it right here and now. Disruptor does drop out of the War Prism. Will grab. Oh, actually gets killed. Battery Overcharge going to get taken down as well by the Lings and Banes. And we have got ourselves a tied series here. Almost certainly. Firefly trying to fight on, but he knows there's nothing he can do. GG will get called. Well done by Lambo. We're going to game 3. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down on the bottom right for the Shopify Rebellion, it is Lambo. In the red. And his opponent, spawning up the top left for the Starving Camels, it is Firefly. In the blue. Let's see what these two players throw at one another. Funnily enough, the the game that got weird and chaotic, where Lambo was in the lead, is the game that Firefly won. Now, granted, I think it's fair to say Lambo would have wanted that one back. And I think it's fair to say that Lambo would probably tell you he wins that game most of the time. I would tell you Lambo wins that game most of the time from the position he was in. But like I said, mistakes happen. StarCraft 2 is one of the most demanding games ever made. No lead is really safe in StarCraft 2. That is just simply how it works. Simply how it works. And that's not to say that the game isn't balanced. It's more like you can let a lead slip away so easily if you make the wrong mistakes. Or if your opponent is extremely greedy and you don't catch it. Now, this is a map that is a rather short rush distance. So there is certainly some potential for a little bit of shenanigans with maybe the Glaive Adepts, but we'll see. I don't think that's necessarily going to be the MO. And there we go. We got Firefly with that Stargate once more. Doesn't do what he did in game number 2, where he delayed the Adepts in order to do this. And to be honest, I really prefer having the Adepts on the map. Like, I think you can do more with them. Well, not necessarily more than you can do with Oracles, but anytime you force your opponent to build the expansion away from where they want it to build, i.e. right here at the third base, the Adepts just get to set up in the middle. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? Adept's just going to chill between the bases for the moment. And Link Speed is going to be finishing up momentarily here. Is Firefly going to commit? That would be very bold if he does. Link Speed is done, but he's going for it. Oh, he actually misses one of the shots. I think the Adepts were attacking the hatchery, so they were on cooldown heal. Oh, nice save right there from Limbo. Only gets 2 drones. 2 drones for 2 Adepts? That's not worth it. Not in this situation. Because now it's going to be a lot more difficult to secure his third base. He'll have the second Oracle out by the time the Lings get across the map, but this is still unpleasant. Firefly, tries to go for the double drone. Does get it, but will take a lot of hull damage. Lambo, though, not getting it on top of this third Nexus right away. Might have been able to put some damage in on top of that. Second Oracle. Oh, I was going to say, it's got to turn around. And we will see a pylon getting picked off, so that's actually still... That's still nice for Lambo, and actually supply blocks Firefly. Fortunately, he's got another one ready to go. But this is... Yeah, this is a good start for Lambo here. Oh, he's going to force another Oracle Pulsar Beam to turn on, and he actually gets the kill on the probe once more. A lot of energy being used up on this Oracle. Oh, he still hasn't switched it off. Firefly? Oh, he just now switches off. Other one turns on. Lambo is getting a lot done with a little right here, and the supply is actually taking a significant leap in favor of Lambo right here. Finally, Firefly gets unsupply blocked. He's now down 13 workers, though. 15 make it. Ay. This is a brutal start right now for Firefly, actually. He must have been supply blocked for quite some time off the loss of that pylon. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Yeah, he was. I don't think he built a pylon for a very long time. And, oh, man, these Lings, I mean, they've put Lambo into a winning position. Firefly is going to be going for it. He has to. It is a very quick blink. And the +1 melee for Lambo is not done. And Lambo actually getting a little bit supply blocked himself. But blink is not done yet. Lings... Oh, actually, hang on. Oracles do turn on their pulsar beams once again. Oh, there was no unit in the wall. That's a big save right there for Firefly. Getting that pylon wall. It is... Yeah, this is a 2-base all-in. This third Nexus is basically fake at this point. Now, Lambo could still be in some massive trouble. 11 roaches do start up. That's not really what you want, but they are going to be at least cannon fodder. Nice revelation. Will grab these 2 creep tumors. They actually grabbed one of the back ones as well. Blink is going to complete. This is looking very dangerous right now for Lambo. Stasis wards. Both of them do get canceled. Blink's getting forced back very early. That will buy Lambo more and more time. Ooh, dropping creep tumors right now is very optimistic. I don't think that's the play. Stalker's going to try and blink back into the Oracle's pulsar beams, but only one of them has energy. And now Lambo will be able to get in on top of this, getting a ton of damage done to the army. +1 melee not yet complete, and neither is roach speed. But Lambo still buying more and more time right now. Ooh, creep tumors, not all of them going down. That's a huge mistake from Firefly. He needed to kill that last tumor. And now he's forced to blink back with everything. Big surround from Lambo, and he is looking like he is just going to crush right through. +1 melee completes. Roach speed is about to complete momentarily. Once again, this is a completely committed all-in from Firefly. And just killing army units is not enough. He needs to kill Lambo. Firefly doing his darndest, but there just simply isn't enough stuff for him. Lambo gets on top of it with these lings, with these roaches. Oracles turn on their pulsar beams for a total of about 10 seconds before they are going to run out of juice. Oh my God, Kobe Bryant with the corrosive bile from downtown. And it is this pylon on the left side. That's why this has looked as scary as it has. Because Firefly has been able to reinforce so effectively. But it is not going to be enough. We see that he's kind of even given up micring. Will blink behind the rocks, but it is not going to get the job done. Lambo will take game number 3, and with it, the series. Very well played by Lambo. And thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the flip side.